Hi friends, this is Krish the Urban Naxal. Friends, let's talk about villa plots. Villa plots are a recent trend here near Mumbai. Most of them, I believe, are there are one or two Godrej villa plot projects. There are some by Abhinandan Lodha, who is Mangal Prabhat Lodha's son. I am going to tell you about villa plots which are here in Mumbai and also which are out there in Bangalore region. Now, of course, villa plots may be there rest of the country also, but I haven't looked at them very carefully. So I am going to base my observations on what is happening in Bangalore and what is happening in Mumbai. Villa plots. First of all, friends, let us apply our mind critically to the word villa. When you see those brochures, villa looks like something in France. It looks like a small palace. When you actually look at what is on the ground, you will find that villas are tenements. Tenements are small housing which are on the ground floor and ground and first floor and maybe even second floor. But that entire unit belongs to you. A villa is supposed to have a large compound. A villa is supposed to be very spacious, not economical. But what they are selling you is a plot supposedly for building what they call a villa, but let's forget about that. Supposedly for building a tenement, usually a 1+1 structure or a 1+2 structure. What is the problem with this? First of all, let me tell you this. If you have 2000 square feet in a single flat at one level, that is very spacious. But if you have 2000 square feet stacked one on top of the other, that is not going to feel necessarily the same. It's not going to feel the same. It is not a replacement for a 2000 square feet flat. Stacking one on top of the other imposes many limitations. People, especially elderly people, don't like climbing up and down stairs. So what happens is you tend to put the bedrooms upstairs and you're going to come down to the living room and kitchen area. And then you have to basically spend the rest of the day here. And if you run up and down the stairs too many times, you're going to feel tired. You're not going to do that. There are hazards also in running up and down stairs. More particularly, there are hazards if you're going to be carrying hot food or coffee or anything like that, going up and down the stairs. So, stairs are not a plus feature. They are usually a minus feature for most people. Also, stairs occupy space. They take away a substantial part of your room, the usability of that room where the staircase is placed. If they are narrow staircases, there is no class. Okay, it looks like a very unclassy kind of a house if you have got a narrow staircase going up. If they are wide staircases, good, it is classy, but occupies more space. The space could have been used for living. You could have put a bed in that place in the amount of space that a staircase is going to occupy. Again, staircases can be good or bad. Staircase with high risers, okay, high is like 8 inches or more than 8 inches, can cause knee strain, can cause stress to the knee. Okay, people are not going to like it. The way you design a staircase is very important. If you have got uneven staircases, if one stair is half an inch less than another stair, it is an invitation throughout your life for an accident to happen. Just a small half inch or a quarter inch difference between the risers of the stairs can cause massive accidents. People can fall downstairs, people can sprain their ankles, and all kinds of things can happen. Okay, it can go from the degree of calamity that can happen because of a staircase can go from 0 to 100. Okay, if you've seen Hum Aapke Hain Kaun, and you've seen so many old films where heroes or heroines or people fall down the stairs and sustain grave injuries or die. Remember that a staircase is not a convenience. Now, coming back to the villa. Often small plots like 1200 square feet are sold for large amounts of money like 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs, 50 lakhs. It makes no sense whatsoever. No sense whatsoever. If you are going to pay 20, 30, 50 lakhs for a plot of land which is about 1,000, 1,200, 1,500 square feet, that is just overpriced land. Lakhs of rupees, not that many lakhs for just land. Doesn't make any sense. Okay. But what these guys are selling you is a dream. What these guys are saying is, hey, listen, you now own this patch of land. You own this land and you are now the proud owner of a villa plot. Bullshit. 1,500 square feet plot is extremely small. If you're going to build on top of that, even if you have 3,000 square feet of FSI, assuming that, we'll talk about FSI later, you're going to have a very thin and narrow structure. It's not going to look as elegant as you imagine it. So, reality bites. Please be careful. Don't fall for this thing of villa plots. If the idea of villa appeals to you so much, here's a suggestion. Go to one of the older villa plot schemes, check out an existing villa, go around that entire neighborhood, in that entire compound, see what other villas look like, how do they feel, just check out what is that environment, because the environment with its roads, with its internal roads, the plants over there, everything, the environment, the common plot, the common amenities, all of that has to feel good to you. If all of that feels good, come back to that house, check out whether water quality is proper, whether you're getting borewell water, whether you're getting municipal water, whether it's hard water or soft water. Check out the drinkability of the water. The water should be basically drinkable. You may not want to drink it, you may only want to drink bottled water. That is your problem. But the quality of the water which is delivered to your house should be potable water, basically. And if it isn't, then you have a major hygiene problem, because in some way or another you are going to ingest that water. Okay, anyway, this applies to all kinds of projects, not just villa projects, not just villa plots. So you check out the entire environment, also check out the law and order environment, because villa plots, if they are in the middle of nowhere, are subject to a lot of law and order issues, that is thefts, mainly thefts. Robbers, thieves jump over walls and come and attack or take money from one house, and the others don't come to know about it until a hue and cry is raised. Flats have a better environment because there are fewer places to hide. So they have a better security environment. There is only one entrance and one exit. It's not easy for crooks to climb over walls and things like that. So villas have to be more secure. There has to be better security, higher walls, more CCTV cameras, all those things. So keep in mind the security aspect of your villa. But again, let us come back to how builders are fooling you with the idea of villa plots. The brochure looks like a dream. You think it is going to be a palace. You have visions of it. All of us, including myself. I have visions of me living in a spacious villa with a spacious land and dogs, my dogs running around inside that compound, enjoying themselves, my cats running free, my kids playing on the lawns, or my grandchildren playing on lawns. We have all these visions. You and your wife sitting on lawn chairs, having a cup of afternoon tea in the open air. These are all our visions. Because of these visions, we buy villa plots. But the reality of villa plots is such: you may not have a lawn, you may not have a space for a lawn. There may be very little compound left after you have constructed. Your building design may be such that it will share a common wall with the neighboring building, especially in small plots like 1000 square feet plot. 1000 square feet plot is ridiculously small. It is roughly 33 feet by multiply by 33, yani 33 feet length, 33 feet width. That is 1000 square feet. Right? So, is that correct? 30 by 30 is 900. That's right. Okay. So I think so. Anyway, so you get the idea. Just do the math in your mind. Check out how big your plot actually is in terms of what is its width and what is its length. You may find it is ridiculously small. Now, a clever architect and clever artists, graphic artists, will make your house look beautiful in a brochure. But remember, they are selling you a villa plot. They are not selling you the villa completed. This is a difficulty, because what they do is they sell you the idea, the dream that you are going to live in a villa that you will yourself build on that plot. And if you read the agreement carefully, you will find clauses such as: you, the buyer, are responsible for getting all the approvals from the municipal corporation or the local planning authority, the panchayat or whatever. You, the buyer, are responsible for getting approvals for building. Okay. Now, getting building approvals is not a joke. First of all, often involves bribes, often involves complicated paperwork and bureaucracy. If they are going to put that job on you, I don't think it's a good deal. It's a dangerous deal, because if you don't get approvals for whatever reason, you cannot get approvals for whatever reason. There can be a number of reasons. Panchayat says it is our policy that, or our new policy, that we will not allow any more villas. All kind of things can happen. Please be very careful. They are selling you a plot on which you will then end up growing tomatoes at the most. Please don't put your faith blindly into a piece of paper that is the brochure of the builder and buy what they are saying is a villa plot. What else can go wrong? I'll tell you what else can go wrong. Right at the outset, you have to know what is the development potential of that land. Does that villa plot have 1:1 FSI? Does it have 1:2 FSI? Does it have 1:3 FSI? You are buying the villa plot based on the premise that you are going to build on that a certain amount of living area. How much living area is that? That is something you need to know in advance now. And very often you will find that this is not mentioned in your agreement. This fact is not mentioned. It may be mentioned in the brochure or it may not. It may be suggested in a brochure. It may be suggested to you visually that you can live in a house of a certain dimension with a garage and with staircases and all that. When you actually look at it, you may find that this is not possible because the FSI is not adequate. So let me give you some instances. I looked at the agreements of some of these guys, and what did I find? I found that, in Bangalore, the villa plots are being sold by making you enter into agreement directly with the landowners. Here is how they present it. They say, we have general power of attorney. Who? The builder. This is plotted development, they say. They say we have general power of attorney from all these landowners. There may be 2 or 3 families with all the uncles and aunts and brothers and children. Okay, large number of people from each family. They say we have general power of attorney from all these people, and also we have joint development agreement. This is how they put it. However, when you go on RERA, you may find many details are missing. Again, Karnataka RERA, not a good place, lot of corruption, lot of details are missing. You look for the document says it is uploaded, you click on the document, you find that the document is not uploaded. It may send you to a weird website, it may show you a blank page, it may tell you in big letters, this document will be uploaded in future or something like that. It's a weird thing, Bangalore RERA. And if you call the builder and say, what is this document? He will say, first you pay me a booking amount, then I am going to send you the documents. Why should I send you documents if you are not paying me booking amount? Please, for heaven's sake, avoid those builders. If the builder's RERA documentation is incomplete or fishy, if he has got blank pages, if he has got dead links, you click on them and it goes off somewhere into the internet. It's nowhere predictable. Completely idiotic places, or blank 404 page will appear. This link cannot be found. If you got that kind of a RERA declaration, or if there is a blueprint but you can't read the blueprint because it is vague, because it is not high resolution, it is very low resolution. Okay, it is as good as not there for you. If that is the kind of documentation you see on RERA, my suggestion is avoid them like a disease, because they are a disease. Don't get sucked into their trap of, oh, you give me booking amount first and then I'm going to show you the documents. That's bullshit. If he doesn't respect RERA, he is not going to respect you, the buyer. So please avoid these guys like a disease. Second, they make you enter into agreement. When they make you enter into agreement with that many family members, that's a danger signal. If the builder has got title to that land, then he should be entering into agreement with you. Because you don't want to be entering into agreement with multiple parties, multiple landowners, because any one of them can litigate against you, or any one of them can be litigated against and you will be a party and your plot will be involved. Don't do that. At least make sure that you are entering into agreement with only one person, that is the promoter, whom you can hold legally responsible. Very important. Okay. They promise you vaguely that you will get undivided share of the land. Now, what is undivided share of the land? Let me explain this. They are selling you, for example, a 1200 square feet plot. That's 40 feet by 40 feet. They are selling you only a concept. They are not selling the 40 feet by 40 feet to you. You are not going to be the owner. You have no title over those 40 feet by 40 feet. When they say you have undivided share, what does undivided share mean? Undivided share means that when the entire project is complete and a society or association is formed, then that entire plot of land of a certain CTS number, okay, city survey number, basically, that entire plot of land will be hopefully transferred to that association or to that cooperative society which you form. You don't own that patch of land where you are living. You are provisionally owning it. Now you may say this is the same thing with every building. If you are living in a flat, your society owns the property. Correct. But if you are living in a flat, they are not selling you the dream that you own the plot of land. They are not telling you that. So they are not giving you this illusion of having ownership on a plot of land. But in the case of a so-called villa plot, they are giving you the illusion that you own that plot of land. Now the maintenance of that plot of land will fall entirely upon you. The society is not going to maintain that plot of land. The leaves, the whatever rubbish that weeds will grow on that and so on. You will have to maintain it yourself. It will be a bit of a chore. But if you want to build something on that, which is different from what the builder or the promoter is saying, you will not be able to build it. You will be able to build only what they have said. You have to build according to them. So this amounts to buying the villa, but in 2 installments. The first installment, that is the land, is overpriced. Once you have bought overpriced land, then they will sell you overpriced villa. They will say, now you have to build. Not you can, you may, you are allowed to. You have to build. You have to build within so many years on this plot according to this design. The design we are giving you, you have to get approval for that design. So there is a kind of a monopoly. The builder will make you, force you to build, to engage his person or his own company, a different company or even the same company, sometimes different company. Now when he forces you to engage a different company and he says you have to get the approvals yourself, it is not going to fall under RERA. It is not under jurisdiction of RERA. So what is a villa plot? Generally speaking, a villa plot scheme is generally a way of escaping RERA jurisdiction. Now you may think escaping from RERA jurisdiction is good for you. Why? Because as Indians, we have this whole idea that, if we do something like escaping from taxation or these kind of things, it is good for us. We generally have this feeling. We are weird that way. Problem with this is, you will not be able to go to RERA if he does not deliver in time, if he does not do his job properly, if there are quality issues, if there are pricing issues. If there is any kind of dispute, you have to go to civil court. If you think going to RERA is a pain, boss, try going to civil court. Then you will get an idea of how much of a pain it can be. It is impossible to win against the builder if you go to civil court. Very difficult, very tough job. Basically the villa plot is going to give you a lot of grief. You are sort of signing up for a lot of pain, lot of frustration if you put your fingers into a villa plot. There are other issues also. They say we are providing infrastructure, we are providing lighting and sewage and drainage and all those things, water supply and all that. There can be issues in that also. Please watch out. My suggestion, avoid villa plots. I am Krish, the Urban Naxal, your friend. Jai Hind, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, Jai Maharashtra.